snön i Merus Meru ni ancestrar Lajedes du, lajes stella fu Eskani stella ma du honzuku Laikoneste ma, laikoneste isfamo Sedan kaeru inu hime ya antanaku Hatu honkai lunabi escalabu So estella pu Miyatu osihei hankunika Amatu kontahe sinohika Sira Saliente posnan i Merus Meru ni ancestrar Lajedes du, lajes stella fu Eskani stella ma du honzuku Laikoneste ma, laikoneste isfamo fos nan imeru esmeru ni ancestral Laiedes tu laies de la fu escani stella ma tu hanzuku Laikon este ma Laikon este is
Conry Lucas, Conry Shell, Conry Drew, Conry Kumatora.
Never settle.
Never settle, Lurker. Haru, hi, Aru. Hi. How are you guys doing? I'm feeling a little bit better. Not as sick as yesterday. Though I am coughing up slime. Which is always a great indication, right? Am I right, folks? How's everyone? 15 Citygun streams! Yay!
Honk always sussle.
Nyo shol. Nyo, bonk! Oh, nyo, bonk! Okay, game. Sound. Let's give it sound again. Okay, I did the dailies. That means we can do the missions. And wait, there's another thing that we should do. Where is this? No, not work. Where is this? What is this? There was this thing. This other thing. This other thing. That was the thing. The thing. The thing. The other thing. Anna? Is there, no? Wasn't there another thing? No, there was one more thing. The thingy thing. Yes. Yes, exactly. Do you taste skin XP when you repeat those lines? I don't know. Yes! This thing! No, wait. Was there another thing? No, I guess there wasn't. Okay, then it's not the thing. Then we can't do the thing. Yes. Hi, Tornatic. Hi. There is a lot of things in this. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I guess we're done with the thing, and we should do this thing. There's a lot of things here. Am I going in the right direction? Is this the direction I'm supposed to be? Yes. I think this is the direction I'm supposed to go. Right? No? No, not right. Wrong. Thank you. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit better as I said, but I'm still coughing slime a bit, but it's gonna be fine. Oh, and the medicine drink feels so good right now on the throat.
Let's go.
It's so funny because I guess I was feeling that I was coming down with something, but then when I actually and I would drink the
Reach the
neocitrine.
end of the story in your own way.
Neocitrine thing, the medical drink, in the evening. I guess that wasn't good enough. Oh hey, we're not solving puzzles again. Oh no, we need to talk to the guy. Hi, Mr. Anon. Hey, you are! Here you are. Please turn on the terminal for me. Yeah, here you go. The optical identity verification program has been set up. The terminal has sufficient computing power. Please feel free to use. I don't know how much I can yap today because my lungs feel fairly sensitive. Like my windpipe. Which is always getting some sort of infection, I guess?
So that's how it works.
I guess we're getting presents here. Okay, when shifting, Hyperspace Station System. This is the web page, the official website of Star Weekly, the IPC's best-selling entertainment magazine. This is the web page, the official website of Star Weekly. Panoramic view, video interview has been updated. Lip sync diva Nina. It's regret. He's the love of my life. This is the web page, the official website of Star Weekly. A cosmos-wide scandal. The business tycoon's 10-year affair is exposed. This is the web page, Quick Fix. We can help you with not only your homework, but also any form of ghostwriting. Bang. The website, Quick Fix Ghostwriting, a research paper. Message saying, I'm a student, can I get a discount? Hello, any bit there? I'm a student, can I get 50% discount? Visit the webpage, Quick Fix top up page. Obtained Iris Success, Quick Fix, the order has been made. Visited the webpage, Cosmic Research Guide. Is Quick Fix a scam? This is the webpage. How do I request a refund for Quick Fix? Yeah. She tried to fake her research. I guess this is the girl that's trying to look better in front of her boss right now. Chris, this is the webpage, the Ivy Schools, the Cosmos' most knowledgeable and influential graduate community. This is the webpage, the Ivy Schools Life Board, how to swiftly settle down on a new planet with a shopping list of inexpensive and useful products. Flying Dog, IPC's e-commerce platform. Gained right access to the Ivy Schools Reply Life Board, how to swiftly settle down on a new planet with a shopping list. I looked it up on Flying Dog, it costs 20,000 credits. In what world is that cheap? What do you mean I can't afford it? How many students do you think can pay for this 20,000 credit bedsheet in a month? It's ridiculous that any student would spend so much money on bedsheets. Is it proper for you to flaunt your money as a student? Oh, that's the guy that got upset. But I don't feel so well when I cough this way, because in the shower I started coughing up slime. Which is both good and bad, which like means my body's expelling stuff that's infected. But also I didn't want to risk singing today, even though I should sing. Because I have deadlines and shit. And it's also not very. It wasn't as cute when I was 2 years ago in Japan, where I got. It's not bronchitis. It's like tracheitis, I guess, something like that. And like I lost my voice for over a month, and the coughing was so bad. Like I tried not to cough, not to irritate my windpipe any further. But like my body wanted to cough, so like it fucking hurt because I was trying not to cough and my body was trying to cough and my fucking chest hurt, like my lungs fucking hurt. And then sometimes I just couldn't stop coughing, even though I wasn't coughing anything out. It was just like the body was coughing, like the reflex would go off. Worst 1 month plus in my life, even though I was in Japan. Okay, Ivy schools. Is love possible without money in intergalactic marriage? Don't believe the online articles that promote materialism. Your girlfriend's spaceship will eventually be yours. You graduated from a prominent university and your degree is worth more than a few million credits. Knowledge is power. You are discriminating against others if you judge them based on your wealth. Oh, this guy has a fucking feud. Yeah, exactly, lurker. So many lurkers. Thank you. Oh, I don't think the spaceship is that important. Isn't a month's living expense of 4,000 credits enough for 2 people? As a student, my monthly living expenses were only 500 credits, and I was perfectly content eating frozen dried vegetables. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, bro, feeding yourself off ramen is I don't know. Should it be an achievement thing? I don't know, bro. You should be satisfied after spending so many years in education. It is extremely shallow to constantly encourage materialism. Please don't let your cynical taint the OP. Just because you can't live on a tight budget doesn't mean others can't. Studying can be a joyful experience and gets... This falls in line with his other behavior. Guy on the relationship board who's arguing for marriage without money. I have something to say to you. Found out about the weirdo you're talking about, and even the folks on his home planet think he's weird. How do I delete my Ivy Schools account? Lol. So Chris is a weirdo, I see. I like Guru, Kandru. Oh yeah, aside from me drawing man boobs all day, among other things, trying to figure out how male torsos work. This speech and style of his post is significantly different from the cliché quotes Asta has mentioned. I'm afraid he's not the infected one. He isn't. Is this John? I better not jump to a conclusion just yet. Yeah, this thing is not gonna work again. It's gonna be part 3. Of large words for puffs and terminals from query field with to refresh. What? Is it broken again? It kept asking me to refresh. It seems to be some compatibility issues. Oh no, this is caused by the old units I installed in the terminal today. They looked good to me at the time, and I thought they could boost the terminal's computing power. Looks like we'll have to wait until the replacement units are delivered. I think this guy is the infected one. Sorry, please give me some time. Let me remove these units. I assure you the existing computing power won't be affected. However, I'm afraid you have to come back tomorrow. I'm sure by tomorrow there will be have been sufficient computing power. Ay, buddy. Missions. Okay, time to go back. Wait, we're
still early.
Wait, we're supposed to be in the hotel? Why are we not in the hotel? Okay, awesome. Also, there was something about on the mission screen. I was like, when I said go, there was think it was red. Oh, nothing. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, we need to just get one more. We just need like Fufu-fa-fa. Hi. I can't speak that. I don't know why you're saying that though. But hi. And yeah, I do have my handsies today. Okay, we need over 100. What are they called again? I just forgot. Paper pens and a pot of black ink are laid out on a plain wood table. You lean down slightly, trying to make out the messy handwriting on the paper. Technology in the underworld might be outdated, but printing as technique remains as prevalent as ever. Perhaps the establishment opted to handwrite its notes to give the customer's warm feeling of being valued. Well, this kind of thought only manages to make reading more difficult for you. As you scan over those polite and pointless words, your eyes start to hurt. Finally, you find the most important part at the bottom of the page. Gertie, the owner fondly invites you to rate our services. Ah, grading session, your favorite. You vaguely remember having this experience before, with you sitting in the backseat of a hover taxi flying from one place in the city to another. The pilot of the hover taxi doesn't chat with you for the whole ride, not offering even the most cursory of greetings, but as you open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You're the embodiment of impartiality. You would never take pity on a test with a score of 49 to change it to a 50 for a pass. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed out. You look around this cheap room, you hear the walls wailing and see the cupboard trembling. Now you're the most impartial critic in the whole of Cosmos. Do you guess it's very comfortable bed in the room? I think it's kind of harsh. I mean, you can also lurk on, or if you have like comments, you can also comment, or you can tell us about your day. Incidentally, I also bought some bubble tea at the local supermarket. Because I am a bubble tea business supporter, and I support bubble teas. And so, wow, that was an amazing stab. It didn't stab anything at all. There we go. About this, here's the thing. I don't think they can afford much. So I don't know. It doesn't feel fair to give them a bad review. The bed looks fine. It's probably fine. I mean, I suppose if you look... it's probably a tall building, so it should be fine, but it's like not exactly tourist area. I'm being an asshole. Yeah, I mean, for what it is, it's probably good. But we're literally underground. Discounts, what a beautiful word. Let's write your esteemed name here then. Your friendly neighborhood nameless. But I don't want... I like discounts, but I don't want to receive newsletters. I somehow accidentally forgot to untick, and now I'm getting newsletters about new release stuff from Usaneko Memory. And I like Usaneko Memory, but I don't need a newsletter! I need to also unsubscribe from that. So let's check out what this is that they've been releasing. Halloween stuff. Well, that's a nice deck that just popped up. Wait, these are 3D? think. Let me double check. Oh my god, they are 3D. Oh my god, they are 3D. Wait, for what software are they? It's Unity package? I wonder if it's compatible with Vtuber. But I don't know if my PC can handle it. Oh, that's really cute. Nice to know. I like the video asset stuff. Recently they've been posting more and more. Like, this is the one that I'm using right now. I really wanted an autumny feeling. And I saw it and it's fucking gorgeous. I don't, wait, let me... Like, look at how pretty it is. Look. It's fucking gorgeous. I want more of this shit. Nature, especially. Hi, Shane! Yeah, there's another version that is, that it looks like you're in a ryokan. But since it doesn't really match with my aesthetics, I left it like this. Okay. It's your friendly neighborhood nameless. Masterpiece is done. You've just completed the single most unbiased service review in the history of the universe, without a hint of any subjective emotion. You flip back the feedback card that you just completed and discover a thick stack of identical cards. You are faced with several options. Finished. Now go over the whole review again. You come on, from the shop. I'm very happy with the excellent service. Thank you. Your signature you from me again. I'm very satisfied. I'm neutral. I'm neutral. I regret everything that's filled as another card. No, I'm done. I don't put too much thought into it. Try not to overthink. No, I'm not gonna give it straight to... Oh, we're supposed to rest. Right, did we not rest? Sure, let's taking rest, I guess. That isn't very soft, but this room feels a bit more homey than the coldly decorated overworld hotel. So tired, I hope I can get good sleep. I mean, honestly, I like my mattresses I mean, like, sometimes it's nice to have a soft mattress, but because of my back problems, I actually sleep better on harder mattresses. Which was very, very funny when I needed to get a replacement mattress. So, there was a story, you guys know, I used to have a cat named Parsifal, who passed away last year. And, he used to pee in my bed, because the bed was soft, and he associated softness with cat toilet. And I had to get a replacement mattress, after he peed on the mattress. And I went to, there is this shop called Concord, which is for mattresses. Apparently they've been closing. Hi Davey, hi. You found me in a peculiar way? Do tell. Wait, I lost my YouTube chat. There we go. Hi Shane, yeah, my day is going well. I'm feeling much better now. Not fully recovered, but like the fever is down. Hope you're doing well too. And so, apparently, the specialty stores have been closing down, the ones with the mattresses. And like, I heard it from a work colleague, because, you know, I don't really shop for mattresses much. Like, I ordered one online. Because, like, I'm not gonna go to a shop to carry a mattress with my hands home. Which, funny enough, I did when I bought the replacement mattress. And I don't own a car. And I dragged the bloody thing for over half an hour. Imagine this gone. This. I wouldn't call myself petite, but I'm not exactly tall and strong. In person. Like, imagine my ass dragging a mattress home. Across like half the village. Ah! Oh, wait. I followed want her back. Right, I need to wait. Wait, what's up? Wait. Belly full, right? Belly full. You doing the video? Which video? So anyway, when I was in that specialty store, thank you. Though the design was mostly made by Anemama. I mean, I did contribute with my request, but Anemama is a very good character designer, and I also played around with some stuff from the initial design, and then Lyria did this, and then like presented me with 4 different designs, and we just tweaked the ones that I selected. Very much recommend. Very great experience. If you're considering getting a design. What I was saying. Right, the mattresses. So I went to the specialty store and I explained that I need a new mattress, and then she was like directed me to softer ones, and I said, oh, I would like to have a harder one, and she was very confused because she like asked what my weight is, and said like they recommend softer ones, and the harder ones are done for people who weight more, so they can support them better. But like, I actually am glad I bought a comparatively hard mattress there, because it's because now at least I can sleep on the guest bed without much back pain. I'm planning to sleep tonight on my proper bed though, and hope that I don't accidentally sleep weird. Oh, and tomorrow I'm getting the cats. But anyway, I think it's pretty interesting that these specialty stores have been closing, because I guess mattresses are now sold together with furniture stores that also sell beds. But like my friend from work said, like those usually have like really bad ones and give poor advice. So I don't know. I mean, the mattress I bought for my new bed, the fairy tale looking like one, was from an online store, and I picked like softness 2B, which is like it's soft. It's like medium. It's like medium soft. Hi Sarah, hi. Do you guys prefer hard mattresses or soft mattresses? As a matter of fact, I'm sorry, random mattress thing.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all?
So, doomed Yuri.
My daughter, my only soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never.
Did you really lose her? Is she talking about Bronya or about somebody else?
A new world.
What the fuck is going on?
That voice again. Such a strange dream.
I really like the voice acting. Shodan? What's Shodan? Yeah, green tea time. I made my theory green tea. Yes, but apparently also on the website, on the web shop I was buying mattresses at, they were also rating the hardness, like 1 is the hardest, 2 is softer, and 3 is real soft. I thought it went from 1 to 5 on that softness scale. Let me just Google that. Mattress softness scale. Might be a German one though. Oh, no. There is a different, which is 1 to 3 soft or extra soft, 3 to 4. No, that's a different one. Huh. I am confused. Maybe I'm misremembering it. But anyway, I bought one that was softer. Not too soft, but like, because the really soft ones were really expensive. So I bought like a medium one and thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna melt away in the mattress, because like back at my parents' home, my childhood bed, like it had a hard mattress, and then mom gone bought some sort of like attachment over the mattress which was really soft, and it's fucking awesome. But I think the reason why that worked for me is because the mattress underneath was hard, which why it still gave me good support for my back. And then it was the extra layer that was soft. So I need something more similar probably for my bed. Super evil computer and System Shock. I see.
May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
I like her voice. Oh shit! I brewed the tea too strongly. Wow. Da. Oh well, let's go for a walk. Ronya!
Who goes there? Show yourself.
What's the clip? An off topic. Arigato. I will listen to it after the stream.
Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed.
That's a bad thing! If you're standing guard, wouldn't you need something to arm yourself?
No sleep for you either, huh?
I've been having nightmares recently. I'm worried about the future. I can't sleep unless I've worked for 8 hours. No, I can sleep just fine.
I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes.
Damn.
Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things?
Sure. I don't know why you have Easter eggs as your earrings though.
This
Isn't it heavy?
you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
You'd better ask Dan Hong. Honestly, she would be better off asking Dan Hong, because I don't fucking know. On one end, I think, yeah, if the eternal freeze was source of Stellaron, so removing the source of the problem would, in theory, remove the problem. But I don't know the rules of this game.
Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does.
What does that mean? That is like because what does she mean by stillness of mind? Because when I hear stillness of mind, it sounds like no thoughts, head empty, because the thoughts are still. But I think she means something else.
You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog.
I misread that he possesses a great silliness. No, that's just me. I'm sure he's also silly in his own ways.
As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away?
I don't know either, girl. I would like to ask you that.
She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me.
Are you still taking your mom's side?
What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
There are historical things to say about that. Only a fool follows orders blindly.
I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me.
Do something about it, girl. Not just historical ones, actually. I think, like, I was referring to something specific, but please elaborate. I would like to listen to you talk.
In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected.
They feel small. Like, as long as it's not too political.
Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision.
Why?
I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong.
No offense, girl, but isolating a part of your people, locking them up to never see the light of day ever again, I think there's lots of issue with that.
But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen.
Pretty profile, by the way.
I don't know how to get through to her.
I'm gonna take this as a screenshot. Maybe he's not getting riled up easily. Yeah, definitely. He's not the type to get riled up. That would make sense to probably make it a fun sport to get him riled up in a friendly kind of way. The current instructions that are unlawful orders should be confirmed and reported higher up the command change. Exactly. That kind of carried out anyway. See what you mean? I'll help you.
Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more.
She's ruminating.
Just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
The world is more complicated than anything. Let's work together, we can make a change. You can't save the world alone. Let's work together, maybe we can make a change. I mean, all of them are true.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now...
Sorry, I'm not good at this shit.
I need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
Yeah. Let's talk about trash cans. And trash can knots.
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate.
They are.
Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
That's an eternal question.
Last with your current supplies.
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
Oh, she's so cute, she whispers.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Sounds like we arrived just on time. Exactly. It's so dangerous to go alone. Take this trash panda. I mean,
You're
trailblazer.
supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here?
Why aren't you sleeping?
Up to no good, perhaps?
Oh, trailblazer's never up to good.
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Now kiss.
Look somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
Always going to help Miss Natasha. We're not help. No problem, we'll help with anything.
I'm grateful. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more, somehow.
I see you already like the Celia and Bronya ship. I mean, they have this very classic dynamic, but also it's because I was told about them being a ship. So far, I'm like, I can see where this is going, but yeah. Tornatic, I signed up to play this game so that I could witness the My Day and Finance ship. I know barely anything about them, but like I was shown a bit of their dynamic. I was sent a video by Lucas, a bit of their dynamic, and I was like, I need to witness that in full. I need to witness that in full. But these two are cute too. Honestly, I am not the greatest shipper. I can enjoy some character dynamics. But like, I feel like I rarely get very invested into the ship. Like, for example, like the last time I participated in any kind of shipping, like really independently, where I had a preferred ship, that was back in the days of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And can you guys guess which ship it was? I mean, it's pretty easy. There's not that many ships in that one. And the shipping wars were a pretty famous thing, though I mostly didn't participate in it. I just enjoyed the dynamic between those two characters more. But I also enjoyed it in a platonic way too. So like fanfics exploring their character dynamic even when they're not being love interests, I felt like were pretty interesting. See, this like the ace angle. If I find like an interesting character dynamic, most of the time when I want it to be explored, a lot of people will just ship them and make it romantic or like add, you know, the uwu tension between them, which I don't mind if it still does the character exploration. But then there are some ships that I dislike. There's an interesting example. I know those ships aren't really, how do I put it? There's a ship that I dislike for a very particular reason, and it's not the one white people usually dislike it, apparently. I don't know if I should out myself in Shinjiki. But yeah, for the Avatar of the Last Airbender, can you guess which ship it was? As I said, it's pretty obvious. Like I said, I like them in platonic relationship too, because I think they have an interesting dynamic and they have interesting character parallels. But I felt like back then I was really hungry for any exploration of that, so I would read anything with those two characters. But sometimes I was like, I'm so sick and tired of people getting the characterization of the characters wrong, or like overdoing the abuse of one character. It's like, we get it, he fucked up. He should be held accountable, but at some point it was portrayed in a way it seemed almost abusive to me, yet it was made to seem like it was deserved. And I think there is a fine line for characters between making the redemption something seem that is abusive and it being just simple being held accountable. You're right, Tronatic. It was Zuko and Katara. I really... Thing is, Zuko is my favorite character. And I think probably my favorite character overall. I don't think I have a like real tier list. Like not overall, but one of my favorite characters. I don't really have a big tier list on who my absolute top favorite character is, but Zuko was one of them. I think there is a certain... I guess I have a certain character type that I like. I like earnest characters. which is like, I suppose, a stereotype that fits me. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm a basic bitch. But Zuko is very earnest, you know? Like, a lot of things he does them earnestly. Even when he was like he's fully committed. And even when he's like struggling in like real and having his realization that this is the thing he thought he wanted all this time is in truth not what he wanted, and he would never get what he truly wants, like his father's actual love. He would never get it. It's impossible. To quote a different fanfic, it's impossible to squeeze love out of the heart of stone that is Ozai's heart. He would never get it. He would never have what he really wanted. And so he cuts it off. But I feel like, in a lot of ways, whatever Zuko is doing, a lot of times he's just doing it very earnestly. Hi, Bartender Tails! Hi! And I like characters like that. The other day, I was talking with some people about Magi. And Magi had a very interesting... I used to be active in the fandom, like in discussions. And there was one thing about the fandom. I've made in history while I was cosplaying. I made 6 cosplays from Magi. Okay, I liked Magi. Magi back then was like a. Magi is wait. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Magi is in a way of the polar opposite of JJK. Because Magi, back when I first started reading Magi, I was like, okay, it's another shonen. It's decent. But then like. By the time we got to Balbat arc, it started showing that it's like more than it meets the eye, and a lot of times a lot of conflict is resolved through discussion rather than through fighting. And I love that in Magi there wasn't really... Rarely ever was there somebody who was like absolutely wrong. Like a lot of times they weren't proper villains as much as just antagonists, in the sense that they were opposing the protagonist. And I really think like the author really doubled down on it in the second, like after the first time skip, and it was really great. And even one of the endings has a really amazing line of Magi endings, which says, "If only we could all be heroes without making somebody else a villain." And it's like such a Magi line. But what I was getting to in the fandom, there's a character that I fucking hated, and a part of it is because the fandom would kiss his feet, crawl up his ass, is what I would say. Which sounds probably weird now that I think about it. But Sinbad, right? Like, even when he was doing outright shitty things, morally speaking, everyone would just do excuses for him, or like he did nothing wrong. But no, that was the entire point of this character arc. And like, it wasn't possible to appreciate his character for the character arc because everyone was constantly like the fangirls. You could not point out any flaw with that guy, even though I clocked him. Like his first appearance, I was like, this guy is sus. And like by the time of the first arc where he reappears, I was already like, hey, I think this guy's gonna be like. Back then I would have said a villain, but like later I adjusted it as the more Magi showed its true like colors, how it perceives the world, and how it leads very interesting philosophical and ethical debates. That he would be the final opponent, like final antagonist. And I was fucking right! Fuck you! I clocked him! I clocked him from the start! Nah! I was right! Wow, the story was so explicit about Scylla being about... Yes! But like a lot of people treat it like he could do nothing wrong! And to this day, apparently people treat him like he could do nothing wrong. And I had like this entire discussion with a friend, like that the entire reason why that friend likes Sinbad is because he's awful. And I say that is based, like, if you like a character because they're a complex character and well written, because they're a complex character and they are awful, that is based. But if you take a character that is awful and you say he's not doing anything wrong, like, not on a joke basis, but like genuinely nobody is allowed to criticize that character, like, no, wait, this is why I also have like a really distinct dislike of characters that are too perfect. In his defense, he's hot. He mean in defense of all the thirsty fangirls. So, in a way, it was like very cathartic to talk about this. I feel like I could finally get rid of that fandom discoloration of my view of that character. And yeah, maybe we should watch Monkey. And honestly, that still would never make Sinbad my favorite character. Like, back in the day, I was like, the entire fangirls, the 30 fan base who were like all self-shipping with Sinbad. Well, it was fucking crazy. I looked at what the shit the guy was pulling, and I was thinking like, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near this person. Like, ever. I have self-preservation. You guys have very poor self-preservation. Technically speaking, like, thing is, how do I put it? It's a pretty interesting descent. So I do want to invest some time into reading Sinbad's story, because from the panels I've after talking to my friend, I watched some character analysis of Sinbad's arc, and apparently it's really, I felt so validated in my view of fan base constantly crawling up his ass, because both of the videos I watched said like, oh, a lot of people, like, I don't see anyone focusing on his bad sides, so I highlighted them in this video. It's not because he only has those bad sides, but like because nobody else is speaking about them. And the other video, the 40-minute long one, the person basically spent the first 5 minutes disclaiming and telling people that if they're Sinbad stans, they should go watch a different video, and like presenting all kinds of harassment that person had faced for daring to call a character out on something that is officially his arc. Oh my fucking god. Like, I felt so validated, oh my god. But I finally feel like I can appreciate his character and his character arc much better. Honestly, the topic cropped up because I was thinking about what Seimei in TPH should look like, and thinking about the things that I did decide already for his personality. Like, I couldn't think of any Asian type of character, but like face type. Thinking about face types for Seimei, the first two characters that cropped up in my mind first was Solomon from Magi, and second was Sinbad. I think you guys get the idea where I would like to go with TPH Seimei. Especially considering the second thought was Sinbad. But yeah, for my favorite Magi character, it's Alibaba. Honestly, you guys remember, the ones who have been in this community for a longer time, you guys remember what I was like at the start? And I was even worse than that before. But to me, back in the day when the manga was still like first, second arc, Alibaba was a very cathartic character for me. Because any mistake I made, I blew it out of proportion inside of my mind, and felt like really terrible and scared of people then holding that mistake over my head for longer and all that. But watching embarrassing situations happen to Alibaba and people not really dwelling on it as much as he himself did was incredibly cathartic for me to also like stop overthinking on those issues as much as I used to. So to me, Alibaba was a very cathartic character, and I liked him from the start because he was also kind of like, he originally just also wanted to exploit Aladdin. Like he is a good guy at heart, but he's only human. And I like that. I liked his flaws, I liked his faults. I liked how he could be selfish at times. I really liked him. Like, to me, he will always be my best boy. But if I had to say who my absolute favorite character was in Magi, I'd probably give that to Sheba. Even though she's just only in Alma Toran arc, Sheba was an experience back in the day, following it chapter for chapter. I fucking loved that girl. I really loved how her indoctrination was dealt with, and how her behavior, like, she didn't just immediately, oh, this is perfectly reasonable and moral, oh no, we were so wrong. No, she was indoctrinated, so obviously it's not something, you don't shift your worldview in a fucking second. That takes time. And what I loved about Sheba is indeed what I tend to love in characters is Sheba is also a very earnest person who tried to make up for the things that she had done after she realized how wrong they were. And who did her best. And the more the Alma Toran arc dragged on, because see, in the manga, originally, there was foreshadowing that of the three Magi of King Solomon, one of them betrayed him, and it was always shown the silhouette of the one holding the staff that Sheba was holding, and everyone was speculating what was gonna happen. And I don't know if it was a retcon by the author or not, but like, the longer the arc was drawn out, the more me and many other people were really praying, please don't do this to my Sheba baby, please, please, please don't make her go bad. She made such great progress, please. I was so invested in the girl, oh my god. And I guess that is what as I said, what I really liked about Sheba was also how earnest she was. And I don't know, I guess I very often like protagonists more than I like villains. I don't know, like, maybe we can go through several animes, but most of the time I usually tend to like the protagonist most. Like, let's see, Fullmetal Alchemist, I like Ed. GJK, I like Yuji. I like my cinnamon rolls. Magi, I like Alibaba, even though, honestly, about Magi, there's something, like, in the first, like, I think the story has, like, 3 acts, because there's 2 time skips, so there's 3 different time periods it plays, with the exception of Alma Toran flashback. Yeah, that was the thing I thought back in the day. The reason why the anime did not get another season is because it would have to do Alma Toran arc as an entire season, but Alma Toran arc has no characters that have been introduced until now, which would make it very disconnecting from the rest of the series. See what I mean? Because Alma Toran arc is like an entire season worth. And I feel like the people in charge of the anime thought that no, there were only 2 seasons. It ends after Magnoshunat, I think. Magnoshtat? I forgot what it's called. Magno thingy with the magicians against Name. That is basically Rome. So yeah, it was right before the Alma Toran arc. And that's why I thought they probably would not continue the anime, because Alma Toran would be an entire fucking season. And there would be no characters that have been introduced until now, and the end of that season there would be like none of those characters either. So I guess the anime studios were thinking that that doesn't make sense, like, financially to the anime only viewers. So I guess they didn't want to do it. I mean, who knows? There've been animes getting remakes, or like really old series being picked up and getting remakes. So I don't know, maybe in the future we will get Magi. There's one thing that I think is fucking criminal. We did not get a Magi art book! I was thinking, okay, the manga is over, maybe we'll get an art book, but no! Guys, this is criminal. I wish I had all that pretty Magi art. I wish I had it. But also, look, it's like, Sheba is peak. Sheba is peak! Like, I love that girl. And But yeah, you guys see my point. I don't know, I guess it's like a little bit typical of me to like, I like her. No, wait, actually, no. Zuko is not the protagonist. Zuko is the antagonist for like the first 2 seasons, so that doesn't count. But he does fall under the branch of flawed but earnest person. But also, what I wanted to say, I couldn't get myself to like Aladdin, for the first half of Magi. First third of Magi, I mean. The reason being is because for the first third of Magi, Aladdin is basically used as this character that's always right and always more like correct. Yeah, like he has 0 personality in the first half, and I really dislike that. He was very bland. And it was only starting from the season 2, like from the first time skip, where he has to go to Magnostadt or Stadt, I forgot. Anyway, where he's first like put into his first like real moral dilemma, and he's struggling with it, and that's the moment when he becomes interesting. When he is forced into the same like kind of struggles as the rest of us fucking mortals. But I guess I do have a general dislike for characters that are too perfect. Like, I don't know. And I think the reason why I disliked Simba at first was because the fandom wouldn't let people to see him as a flawed character as he was. Honestly, I can't think of a single anime at the moment where I like the villain more. Guys, can you think of an anime where I like the villain more? Bacarina doesn't count. But yeah, Bacarina is also a very earnest person, right? Yeah, and then after watching that very thorough 40 minutes video with lots of using the creator, I prefer the villain in Demon Slayer. Oh, you mean Michael Jackson? or Akaza? I don't know. Michael Jackson. I don't know. Demon Slayer. I don't think it's bad, but I remember feeling like it's very sterile, storytelling-wise. I can't even say I have a favorite character in there. I suppose I liked Mitsuri's backstory. Which again, she's a very earnest girl. So but hilariously, it's not Tanjiro. But I guess because he's also kind of flat. No offense, flat is justice and all that, but like it's easy to cheer for him, but it's also easy to drop him. Fucking God, drop the baby. Because I was a very much good guy, bad guy, Australia. No, it's even worse. To me, it was like, how'd I put it? Naruto is still a good guy with bad guy, but Naruto doesn't feel sterile. You know what I mean? And hilariously enough, the moment when in Demon Slayer, also, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed this because I read the manga, I finished it, but I read it almost in one go. And like, as I was catching up back then, a lot of patterns started cropping up, like, a lot of characters having siblings. Lost siblings, siblings there, estranged siblings, they do get along. And at some point I was like, I think the author has a thing for siblings. Yeah. And that, funnily enough, the fact that everyone had a sibling, oh my god. Because of what felt almost like a quirk, like a when you, I made a joke about it back in the day before I was streaming. I called it a fetish. It made it feel less sterile because it was like Demon Slayer is very efficient and very clean cut, but Naruto, the storytelling itself, not even just the character, it feels more raw, and that's a good thing. It feels less polished, and I felt like that was a good thing because it had more personality for me. That's just personal preference. I'm not gonna say like animation or art quality. It was the storytelling itself, the way the story was portrayed, the way the characters were portrayed, the way the things were focused on. It felt more raw, and that was a good thing. Admittedly, I also didn't finish Naruto because I hated Sasuke too much, and this should tell you everything. So yeah, in Demon Slayer, if I had to pick a favorite character, I guess I'd go for Mitsuri. Another thing that I suppose was kind of funny is because the way Shinobu was introduced was the way you introduce an antagonist, but the author did nothing with that vibe. So I suppose that is another thing. Like it's like if Jewelry from Jade was talking about how carving out of law and not working against it, not trying to remove it, but working with it to create something beautiful. Like the flaw in it contributed to the thing as a whole being beautiful. And that's what I feel like, to me, is a good in a story. No, I feel like the same about the pillars and the demons. I feel like they're pretty much the same. Backstory-wise. I suppose it's because the demons are obviously more flawed as characters that it appears more interesting. I also have this thing, sometimes I can appreciate characters that are clearly broken and very wrong, but I don't think I would be able to write one. And sometimes I can't fully grasp them. Like if you ask me what would this character do, I wouldn't know. But when somebody like writes those characters and I watch them write, I appreciate the art of thing that I cannot do, but I very much appreciate it. Thinking of specific fanfics here. Sometimes I feel like it's really a flaw of me because I made Hinata a little bit too simplistic. But it's like, I guess I am a simple person. I guess the characters I write are simple. Anyway. But yeah, other anime. I don't think I really have a favorite character in Sword Art Online. But that's because I don't really care about Sword Art Online. But if you guys had to ask me my favorite manga, right up top of the bat, I'd say Please Save My Earth, Chrono Crusade, and Fullmetal Alchemist. Those three. Then definitely JJK, which is like you can't misplace those top three from their sides. I feel like they contributed the most to what I also like, to my taste. There are lots of manga that I do like. I feel like I tend to forget them and then remember them, but if you just, off the bat, those three would never change. I mean, you like whatever you like. One Piece is a little bit too long for me and has a little bit too many characters for me to care about them all. But I think it's pretty interesting written. To be able to come up with all of that takes a lot of creative genius. I just don't have the strength to follow it for so long. I feel like if you're out for a little bit, you it's hard to get back in. Yeah, but interesting. Please Save My Earth is like the only shoujo among them, and it did have an anime, but like it's also pretty old. Let me see how old. I thought it was from the 80s or like early 90s. It's like really old. Boku no Chiki o Momotte. Oh my god, it is from the 80s! It is from the 80s. It started in 1986. And like, I don't want to reread it because the way I know myself, if I sit down to read Please Save My Earth, I'm not going to sleep until I finish the manga. It doesn't work this way. I'm gonna read, either I'm reading all 21 volumes in one go, or I'm not reading it at all. It's either I'm reading it in one sitting or I'm not reading it at all. Because it's so good, even when I know how it ends, I can't fucking stop. Oh my god, I need to see the next part. And there is a certain, like, one of the characters is very toxic. And like, they do toxic shit. But you also, like, get to explore. Honestly, I wonder if some of you people would like this character. I forgot what his name is. The guy who finally gets the girl at the end. I'm so good. I'm so fucking good at it. I'm so good at it. Yeah, the characters. Oh wow, that's such a good image. That's so good resolution. Wow, much pixels. Thank you, Wikipedia. So yeah, the guy who got reincarnated as Rin Kobayashi. Shion, right. He had like a very interesting backstory. Actually, it makes me think of a lot of other villains. But Shion wasn't a villain. That's the interesting part. He was an asshole. He was a fucking asshole. But he wasn't a villain. And it was a really interesting mystery sort of thing. Him remembering what, and us learning what actually really happened. He was an orphan. Like, let me read the Wikipedia to you guys about this character. In his previous life, Shion was a war orphan, born on the moon of Tess, who was rescued and sent to Shia from the middle of the conflict, on Tess for control of the homeworld. Shion possessed strong psychic powers and controlled them with ease. He also had a first-rate mind and became a capable engineer. Shion had serious emotional problems. I mean, he was a child in a war-torn zone. I don't know who, like, brrr, mental health go brrr. As an orphan, he did not have a family until he was taken in by a foster father around the age of 6. Okay, that's early. He was slowly but surely starting to trust and love his foster father when a terrible accident occurred and his foster father died. He never truly trusted any of his friends, not even his childhood friend Gyokuran, whom Shion ended up hating because Gyokuran's moral upstandingness. Because of Gyokuran's moral upstandingness, indeed, he was everything that Shion could never be. Yeah, that sort of thing. Like, I feel like he also loved being contrarian. It was like this sort of self-sabotage. Oh, this is good. I guess because he couldn't have all these good things, because life dealt him such a bad hand, he was hating on all these good things. And also, therefore, also like self-sabotaging in a way from having them. And he was also the only male member of the team who did not fawn over Mokuren. Yeah, in fact, he completely despised her. When it became clear to him that Gyokuran, his childhood rival, was completely obsessed with Mokuren, Shion decided to take advantage of this while sitting in the brig of the moon base by getting to Mokuren first in order to destroy Gyokuran's... Yeah, he totally used the girl to get back at his rival. He's a fucking dick. But he did fall in love with her genuinely. As a side benefit of this action, he intended to defile the sanctity of the Sargelim faith, which had abandoned him so many times in the past. Yeah, see, he's just an asshole lashing out at the world by ruining the last of Sargelim's sacred avatars. And so he struck a bargain with Mokuren when she came by to give him his lunch one day. I love you. Give up your Kishi's power, which is somehow tied to her virginity. Don't remind me. I don't remember. I will reconcile with Gyokuran no matter what it takes. To this deal, surprisingly, Mokuren agreed. Mokuren is also such an interesting, complex character because she grew up treated as sacred most of her life, like, which is also like very dehumanizing, which is interesting. Actually, never mind. I should read the manga and analyze the characters. But during the act, Mokuren had a change of heart and hesitated, but Shion did not listen, continued effectively her. He's not a good character. Afterwards, Mokuren took up ill, and Gyokuran, enraged Shion's perceived action, demanded permanent exile for Shion. Mokuren, upon hearing this, pulled herself together and declared that she and Shion had become engaged and that Gyokuran would let him out of the brig now. At this pronouncement, Gyokuran was forced to release Shion from the brig, and Mokuren and Shion moved into Mokuren's quarters together. In the confusion surrounding these events by all parties involved and not involved, that leads to the underlying cause of the dark and terrible nature of the plot of this manga. Oh my fucking god, they're not elaborating further what happened, but yeah, Mokuren did not lose her powers, by the way. Despite this thing. Which was also an interesting statement. But yeah, the interesting part is like, so, thank you for the look. I'm sorry guys, I'm yapping about a manga that's like really ancient. Thing is, by the end of this entire very convoluted relationship between these characters, Shion is like all of the scientists from the moon, like their world, their initial. So there are these scientists, guys, from a different alien species that is humanoid. They're sent to the moon to observe Earth and humans. They're not allowed to interact with them. They're just there to observe. And eventually, there's this virus that kills them. And Shion is the last one to die. Ancient manga for Ancient Gun. Thing is, I only found this manga much later, but when I found it and when I read it, it was, I told you guys, it gripped me. I couldn't go to sleep. I at one time during school time, like when I sat down to reread it, I couldn't stop myself from reading, so I started reading it when I got home from school, and I finished reading it with tears in my eyes at 4 AM to go to school for my class at 8. Because I couldn't fucking stop. Because it's this fucking good. But in a way, Shion also like repented, but also like, yeah. Also, there was a really... He lived alone after everyone died for 9 more years. Imagine the solitude. Imagine blaming yourself. Imagine all of that. And he went insane. Understandable. Like, there was a lot of shit that happened there. I should reread it. I don't remember everything that happened, but there was like a lot of shit going on. And he was steering the pot and steering shit. Like the way his childhood is portrayed, you like kind of really get why he's this broken guy who's lashing out at the world, lashing out at the faith, lashing out at... He's also like... The funny thing is, I think Mokuren really liked him, despite him treating her like shit. Like, using her, in this case. Like, he does grow to love her. But because he starts seeing her for who she is. But I think she liked him from the start because he was the only person that didn't treat her as this holy saint. And that was also a thing. I should have done that. But if I start reading it, I won't go to sleep. This is gonna be very bad, guys. I need to reserve an entire fucking day for reading that, and I ain't got time for this. Yeah. I can't say Shion was my favorite character. But I did really... I actually can't say... Despite the fact that I'd say that Please Save My Earth is within my top 3 manga that I love. I can't say that I have a favorite character in there. It sometimes happens to me. For example, Dick Raymond. Admittedly, I dropped Dick Raymond because it became more and more convoluted because Hoshino Katsuro wrote herself into a fucking corner and now she's dealing with that. Have fun with that, girl. Maybe think a little bit in advance. I don't know, because it's convoluted as fuck at this point, and I'm not sure I care enough. But back in the day, it was very hard for me to say I had a favorite character. I suppose I liked Alan. But also I felt like Alan at times was underexplored. And when the entire 13th thing occurred, like, I felt like the exploration of Alan's character ended up being, like, put on the back burner. But yeah, Alan is also a fairly earnest character, I suppose. I didn't mind Lena Lee, but she was at times a bit flat. I fucking hated Kanda! I fucking hated Kanda! Yes, I hated Kanda! He was a fucking sour cucumber is what I called him. Das eine saure Gurke. And I fucking hated him. Hate is a strong word, honestly. I don't know, I just couldn't bring myself to like his character. Like, I get why people liked him, but I myself didn't really like him as much. Livy was... It's hard to see. I like the dynamics of the characters themselves, but I didn't have a favorite character. It's like in Shaman King. I found Shaman King interesting. Hi, Ark! I'm gonna see what is coming! But yeah, I was for a while very obsessed with D. Grayman. Even before the 13th thing became a real thing. That has been very convoluted. I did an actual visual and literally analysis of foreshadowing that happened, or what could be interpreted as foreshadowing, because back then, before Bakuman, I didn't realize that Shonen Jump mangakas just pulled shit out of their arse because they couldn't afford to possibly plan their manga out in advance because they needed to survive from week to week. Thank you for Bakuman for teaching us the true harshness of the reality of the people who draw shonen manga. Thank you. But yeah. But it's pretty interesting. There's a thing, for me, like, it's an interesting thing, by the way, with Magi and JJK, because I like both mangas. But I liked Magi for the opposite reason why I liked JJK, I guess. Now, admittedly, with JJK, to me, it's more about the characters themselves. I think the characters are interesting. And the overall message is interesting. But both have an interesting message on kindness, but they present in such vastly different ways. Because when you look at Magi has a very interesting thing. Like, it really does go for that thing, if only we could be heroes without making anybody villain sort of thing. And I really loved that. And I loved how a lot of stuff got resolved through talking and not through fighting. That felt very refreshing. Magi was a very refreshing manga for that take, because unlike Bleach and Naruto and One Piece, a lot of things were not resolved through fists, but through genuinely talking and connecting with people. And I genuinely love that. But in JJK, like, while in Magi, you barely have irredeemable people. In JJK, you have characters who are pretty much irredeemable. Like, you can't say, technically speaking, by the end of the manga, Sukuna got redeemed. Like, he got fixed. He decided to try to, like, in his next life, to try to not fuck shit up. But for the majority of the manga, you had characters who were truly and genuinely irredeemable. And that was crassly different from Magi, and also crassly different from Naruto in the opposite spectrum. And so in a way, it's funny how those two mangas that I really liked are in a way on the other sides of the spectrum of each other. I should also reread Magi. But yeah, the other manga that I mentioned is Chrono Crusade. Yeah, I'm just yapping about old shit. So I don't need to explain why Full Metal Alchemist is on my top tier, top 3 manga. But like, how many of you guys actually know Chrono Crusade? Because I feel like it was a very niche manga in the day. No, I don't think I read Kinosaji. Oh guys, we should find some more sources for... there gotta be more sources to watch subtitles from Japanese dorama. A Silver Spoon! Yeah, I read that one! one. I didn't finish it, but I read this one. Yeah. I only know the English title though, so I didn't realize immediately. I mean, Lotter is still one of my favorite books, even when Sauron was completely readable since it's... I mean, I feel like it's valid because... It is really good. It is really good. I guess, it's a simple premise, but it doesn't really limit what you can do with it. Yeah, there is beauty in simplicity. There's a thing, to me, the way I explained why Star Wars became such a phenomenon initially, is that from the way the first movie came out, it just gave you, it's a simple premise. It's a farmer boy meets an ancient wizard who teaches him stuff, and they fight evil wizard who has kidnapped the princess, and they get helped by a rogue with a heart of gold. Wow, it's like the story has never been told before, am I right, folks? No. The story of Star Wars is very simplistic and very basic, but the universe it creates gives you so many ideas to explore it. Like, this is just one little part of it. And because people could let their imagination run wild and like come up with the entire extended universe thing, this was the charming part of it. The simplicity let people have their own creativity and let them have their own minds to explore this universe that George Lucas has created. So, like, that is a very interesting thing. And this is, by the way, why I keep saying that it's probably good that JJK ended in such an imperfect way, because this frustration drives people to obsess more of it and come up with their own solutions, to speculate and discuss, which keeps the story relevant for longer. Which is... And also the same thing with Demon Slayers. K-pop Demon Hunters, I mean. Simplicity is elegance, yeah. K-pop Demon Hunters is not that complicated a story, but it's executed fairly well. I know a lot of you guys didn't like it because I guess it's popular and now every single child is singing it, but you guys, there is a reason why it's popular, okay? And it's a good reason. It's a good reason. It's fairly solid, and it also leads you up to explore more and people to... And it also treats the source of the inspiration with respect. It's clearly crafted with people who cared for what they were doing. And I feel like this love does shine through also. So you can dislike it because maybe it's basic for you, maybe it's like TikTok, you don't like the pacing. I still think the pacing is pretty good. It's like, if I had to compare the quality of pacing and storytelling in K-pop Demon Hunters, I'd place it slightly below the efficiency of visual narrative storytelling than the original Aladdin movie, which I rewatched specifically with judging that in mind. Like, does this scene make sense? What does this tell about story? And if you watch the original Disney's Aladdin, you'll find that every single scene has a purpose. Be it to drive the story forward or to say something really relevant about the characters that is relevant to the story, tell about us about their personality, tell about their struggles. Like, every single scene has a purpose, and all of these scenes are needed for the story to be complete. And I feel like K-pop Demon Hunters, it's not quite at the same level, but it's pretty close. It's very efficient. Yes, some things were underexplored because they had to be cut out, but like, that's why I place it below. But it's pretty far up there as far as storytelling efficiency is. Sure, you could, if you had a TV series with this, you could explore more character dynamics, more details. Same with Aladdin, because Aladdin did get a TV series where it was pretty solid from my memory. But yeah. Yeah, I get it. I keep Demon Hunters. Yeah, I guess it's because it's so popular, so people, like, when I was visiting Brazil, I heard kids singing the songs from there. Oh, really? I'm always cautious about sequels. Especially when movies specifically set them up because, oh look, we could do a sequel. Do you like the movie? Don't do the sequel. Yeah, sequel. Yes, money. Because be oftentimes more money grabbing than the original. So I a lot of times just fucking ignore them. But we all know the funny thing always that fascinated me. My parents told me like Terminator 2 is better than Terminator 1, but Terminator 3 I couldn't even finish. Yeah, but I am always cautious about these things, you know? People can have, first of all, whatever people claim online after the movie became popular and say, oh, we planned it from the start, I take that with a grain of salt. I take these promotional statements always with a grain of salt. Maybe they had a continuation story in mind, but I'll be the judge of that once I see it, okay? I'll judge you. I'll judge you. Oh, damn it, I lost my YouTube chat. Oh my god. YouTube chat. Okay, still there. Hi, Curry. We're totally not playing Honkai anymore. I feel like they're yapping for like a fucking hour or something. I think Golden is a good song, but yeah, it's overplayed because people are very obsessed with it. This is what it sounds like. It's more of a song that I like. But yeah. And generally, there's a certain mangas that always get a pass for me, even when they're not perfect. Like, Cage of Eden is a good example. Like, for a while, like, I used to check out mangas that were, Oh yeah, by the way, I said we need to find a place to watch Japanese dorama legally with subtitles, because I want to watch Jin. So see, this manga came out approximately around the same time. One was Nobunaga no Chef, which I'm still reading. The other was Jin, because they have a very similar premise. It's a guy with a very specific skill set gets sent back in time to medieval Japan. And Nobunaga no Chef is obviously a cook, a professional cook that gets sent back in time. That was an interesting one. And Jin was very much also like a because they feel like self-inserts, right? But like Nobunaga no Chef doesn't feel as much as a self-insert because the guy's just a chef. He's not this... He does have a great impact and influence when we see it. Like, maybe not as great, but like, you see he impacts people on an emotional level. But not this game-changing invention type of impact. With Jin, it's much more straightforward. Jin reads way more like a self-insert. And it's a brain surgeon that gets transported into medieval Japan. And he invents antibiotics. Basically reinvents antibiotics. Which is like, pretty game-changing if you ask me. But apparently, Jin and Nobunaga no Chef had like 2 seasons. Which is saying that means that the original series were received well enough that to warrant a 2nd season from both. And I would actually like to see what's the big deal is. Because honestly, I don't really trust Japanese adaptation of their own manga either. You know, the funny thing is, like, oh, Hollywood adapts manga so bad. I don't know, some J-dorama don't look much better either. Like, they're better, I suppose, because they understand the mentality much more and they don't treat it like a cash grab, like, you know, that Dragon Ball movie made for Hollywood. But, I tried watching a live-action adaptation of a shoujo manga I had once read, and, I couldn't get past episode 1 because the acting was very flat. So just to say it, from my perspective, sometimes the Japanese people don't do good adaptation of their own stuff either. I think it's just like, it's hard to adapt mangas sometimes because of how they are. Like, some people said like, I think that, for example, live-action adaptation of Death Note was pretty solid, but it also wasn't as dynamic as the anime because the medium was different. It was more of a fault of the medium. And also, I was... So watching the Death Note the musical... Oh, right, guys, we're supposed to watch the Death Note musical together. watching Death Note musical and watching thinking of the live action adaptation, not the Netflix one, the original GP Netflix GP live action adaptation. I think we can all agree the story ends well if we just let Elle win, or just like kill Kira off there. No need for second parts, just end it there. I should watch that one, the third movie that they made, because it has a former AKB idol starring in it. And she was supposed to be fairly solid as an actress. What is she actually up to? What is she up to? So... Right, filmography. Yeah, she's starring in the movies. She took a movie break from 2000 end of 2001 to 2024. But she kept starring in movies and TV dramas, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, I guess she too struggled then. But she was in the Death Note movie. Oh, and she was in Ajin adaptation? Interesting. There was a live action movie of Ajin. That would be interesting because I feel like Ajin also could be adapted well. But I don't want to watch Ajin the anime because they changed pacing. They did this thing. This is something I used to hate in old anime, especially in Bleach. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, right at the start of the anime, we have this episode with Orihime and her brother. And in the manga, it's clear that Orihime's brother basically it's his own fault for obsessing with his sister and degrading to a hollow. Like, it was a good person making bad choices because that happens. But in the anime, his agency of taking those bad choices was taken away. In the anime, it's shown like how other hollows turned him into a hollow. And I really hated it because it took away the character's agency. And this is also incidentally something to say about this one. I told you guys there is a pairing in JJK that I don't really like. Not for reasons that people usually dislike it, which are also valid. I dislike that pairing because in the manga, one of the characters, like in their relationship, has almost no agency. Never shown to have any agency. And that to me doesn't make an interesting relationship. While the other character that is paired with this character shows agency, and therefore is interesting for me to explore as a relationship. I think it's very important to let good characters make bad choices. And it's just part of human experience. Nobody is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. And we all fuck up. And I guess this is what draws me to manga, which is why, like, I struggle the most with coming up with creative ideas for powers, because I'm not reading manga for their power system and for hype and aura. I'm reading because I want to read about the human condition. I want to read about the human experience. This is what is interesting to me. This is why a lot of the times I would give manga like zombie manga or post-apocalypse manga a pass, even if it wasn't, like, I would still try to read it even if I thought it wasn't exactly the best material either, because taking people and placing them into situations that are extreme, that say something about them, say something about the human condition, human experience, that is interesting for me. At the same time, this is also why I liked the early episodes of every Taiga drama I watched first, because it showcases the mundane reality of these people living in that period. The human experience beyond the great events. Which is funny because it sounds like the opposite, but it's not. And to me, the humanity of the characters, their flaws, their experiences, what makes stories interesting. Which means if you started asking me to explain how fucking power systems and things work, I'm the wrong person to ask. Damn, I yapped so long. You guys still awake? Okay, we should continue. Yeah. I think I talked myself into a fever. Where were we? Right. Are there other towns in the underground that Sampo requires on? So here, thank you, Lyria.
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours.
Damn, that sucks.
As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health.
Damn. Damn you, Dr. Lady.
Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Base take.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
Alright, what's the plan?
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Nah, I'm a trash panda, I'm good.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
Well, she joined her. She added herself to the team. You don't get a say in this.
People's lives are at stake.
And hi,
Don't
Dwayne. Thank you,
want another
Lucas.
person to help. Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Hi, babes. Hi. Yeah, today's Tweety gone. Aw, Tsun.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease.
Aw.
Come, let me give you a list of materials we need.
Yeah.
The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there.
Okay.
Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles.
Hey, how's your evening going? I yapped a lot. I was yapping today.
I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters.
I don't know, maybe monsters wanted to lick up all the painkillers.
These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake.
Let's go.
If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown.
But
When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
What sundown? Girl, you have no sun. You live underground. What sundown? All of your natural biological clock should be fucking broken. Actually, wait. No, wait, what is this monster called? What is this monster called? Wait. No, what is it called? This monster that is usually like came from like monster polar circle skin changer. What was it called? Ah! Mythical monsters list. Human ones. The human ones. I need the human ones. I don't need reptiles. I need. It started with a V. No, no, no. 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 Bendigo! That's the one I was looking for. It's from Algonquian folklore in Canada, which is like very far up north. Don't they have centrally managed study cycles? I guess if they have fixed work schedules, that would work. Because often said to be malevolent, spend sometimes depicted as a creature with human-like characteristics who may possess human beings. It is said to cause victims to feel a feeling of insatiable hunger, the desire to eat other humans, and propensity to commit murder. In modern psychiatry, the disorder known as Vendigo psychosis is characterized by symptoms such as intense craving for human flesh and fear of becoming a cannibal. Vendigo psychosis is described as a culture-bound syndrome. In First Nations communities, symptoms such as insatiable greed and destruction of the environment are also thought to be symptoms of Vendigo psychosis. Folklore. Vendigo is part of traditional belief of a number of Algonquian-speaking people, including, I can't pronounce his name. Vendigo was gone from his insurance maintains. Vendigo is seen as the embodiment of gluttony, greed, and excess, never satiate after killing and consuming one person. They are constantly searching for new victims. A Vendigo needs not lose the human's powers of cognition or speech. In some depictions may clearly communicate with its prospective victims. That's the blue reinforcement ceremony psychosis. What caused us greater concern was the news that met us upon entering the lake, namely that men deputed by our conductor for the purpose of summoning the nations to the North Sea and assigning them a rendezvous where they were to await our coming, had met their death the previous winter in a very strange manner. One of the more famous cases of Vendigo was reported involving a Plains Cree trapper from Alberta named Swift Runner. During the winter of 1878, Swift Runner and his family were starving, and his eldest son died. 25 miles from the emergency food supplies that has in their farm. They accompanied Swift Runner, butchered and ate his wife and 5 remaining children. Given that he resorted to cannibalism so near to food supplies and that he killed and consumed the remains of all those present, it was revealed that Swift Runner was not a case of pure cannibalism as a last resort to evade starvation, but rather of a man with Vendigo psychosis. Some researchers argue that essentially Vendigo psychosis was a fabrication result of naive anthropologists taking stories laid to them at face value with observation. Others have pointed to a number of credible eyewitness accounts. The frequency of Vendigo psychosis cases decreased sharply in the 20th century as boreal Algonquian people came into greater and greater contact with European ideologies and more sedentary, less rural lifestyles. So there's not enough studying of this in popular culture. So there was a very interesting theory a fanfic author presented on Vendigo and Vendigo psychosis, that it's their theory. I don't know where they took it. Maybe they took it from a study. I need to check because they said it was probably from Science Daily. And the case they presented in the fanfic, meaning I don't have backup research for that, is that it was caused because it came from the people who live that far up north, and the summers the sun doesn't really go down, and in winters it gets really dark. That the people there, apparently, according to their research, that the people there have a broken daytime nighttime clock to not go fucking insane. And the Wendigo psychosis was apparently, according to the way they portrayed it in their fanfic, was something that was caused by that broken clock not brokening correctly, if you know what I mean. Which is pretty funny right now, thinking about people living underground. If there is... Wait, what is that? I should read up on this. This is actually pretty interesting. It's not relevant for my fanfic, but this would be a rabbit hole for me to go down, because I wonder if there is any research that points towards something like this. This would be something that could be explored in the core type of setting of people living underground, because then, like, unless they have like a regulated lighting, which this game doesn't show us, it's supposedly, like, they were supposed to go to sleep, and it's like after work hours, so they think they would dim the lights. But if the lights remain the same, then the melatonin level is also not regulated the way it should. And that has to lead to a number of conditions in some people who are vulnerable. I don't know where I'm going with this. It just was very interesting. I guess that fanfic also left a very big mark on me. But it was my first time back then reading a fanfic that went so far into research of the original cultures and different phenomena that it used for inspiration, that it did leave a very big mark on me. And I checked the author out much later. They have original published works, and including also works on how to do research and how to write stories as well. Which is pretty amazing. I'm sorry, today was just yap day. I thought I was like, oh, I'm not gonna yap much today. Oh no, all I'm doing is fucking yapping and not even play the fucking game. Oh my fucking god.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Aww.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
No, it's a good rule. No offense, it's a good rule. You're going into a dangerous situation.
Thank you.
You should inform somebody.
If we hadn't run into you two, Zila would have had to venture into the Fragmentum on her own. I know it's not her first rodeo, but the thought of her taking on those horrid monsters, I can't help but worry. Well, she grew up before my eyes, after all. I don't want anything bad to happen to her.
We have managed to progress a whole 5 minutes of game content. Yeah, we did. We're doing so great.
Zila has been like this.
I was yapping for over an hour, pretty solid.
Impulsive and eager to be the best. For people who don't know her, they might find her difficult.
Yeah, I suppose.
But you can trust her, even with your life. Stick around a bit longer, and you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, she's at Sun. Sun. Wait, where are we supposed to be going? Where is that? No, yeah, I think we're supposed to go down. Sun. Hello, but it was, as I said, it was very interesting portrayal. The one thing about that fanfic, like, they had some solid criticism because it passed the idiot ball to other characters a bit too much. But during the time when the fanfic was released, it was very refreshing that that one other character was not constantly treated like... Oh my god, it was a Zuko-centric fanfic. And back in the day, like, as I said, a lot of fanfics got either his characterization wrong, even after the 3rd season finished! Yeah, that was my reaction. Or, a lot of fanfics that I've read just straight up felt like they needed to abuse him more. And he was always treated as a bit less than other characters. And I feel like I guess I just wanted to have someone give the boy the time to shine. Like some other fanfics, like Another Brother, I think was one that was pretty interesting. But like I don't even know if it kept updating because it didn't get that far in the story. Like there were some solid fanfics that were well written and like had a great characterization. There was Another Brother, and there was one more. And then there was Embers. And Embers was back then an experience. I once, because I didn't have a smartphone back then, I printed out the fanfic and took it with me on holidays so that I could reread it again. I've read the fanfic multiple times. I find the criticism is very valid, but back in the day, this was so refreshing for once. It was a little bit glazy, I suppose, but like it presented really interesting concepts and really novel ideas that blended seamlessly into the world. Like obviously it's kind of a at some point, but it had such interesting concepts in the fanfic that like I was willing to look past this because it was for once different. And this is what I feel like right now about some JJK stuff. Like the entire diss on Megami, Bangumi and all that. Like, yeah, it's a valid criticism of this character, but at some point, I feel like the meme has been beaten to death. Like the horse isn't just dead anymore. It's fucking decomposing and its body stinks. And I feel like I'd love to read now an arc that explores Megumi as a valid character rather than just simply dunking on him. But then again, this is just me who just wants to read the human experience stuff. But at some point I felt like, yeah, I've seen the meme. I've seen people dunk on him. But I guess the people dunking on him for not using his powers to maximum, not reaching his full potential, kind of also miss the point of Megumi. Because, how do I put it? It's something that is like, in Jujutsu Kaisen... We're not playing this fucking game! We're just fucking yapping today, okay? This is a Zatsudan now! Like, this is something that wasn't turned over towards the end of the manga. Like, yeah, we're portrayed, oh, you need to be selfish, you need to be greedy, to be a good sorcerer. But then we also have Yuta, who is also motivated by being together with other people. We see that in the prequel. And Yuji, and like to be a... There's also a question to be a good sorcerer and to be a good person. And I was like, what is a good life? Like, if you want to have... Like, what is a good death? Becomes like, what is a good life? And the final answer that Yuji gives, like, those precious moments. That people share, like the small ones. We see that that is something that Megumi wants. Like... What I think some people forget when they dunk on the characters, that if you treated the characters as more than characters, as people, as like you put yourself in the universe, if you think of them as people, that there is more to life than just having this the biggest power, like having reached your full potential. This is another thing that I gotta say, like, it's his potential to waste. It's his choice to waste his potential. You might be frustrated by that. It's like, but those are his life choices. And if, like, chasing after becoming the strongest and, like, having the greatest developed curse technique and all that is not what makes Megumi happy, then why should he do that, in a way? Like, I get the frustration, but at the same time, if you treated the character as a person, you'd kind of get it. And I guess this is what, like, been frustrating me, is, like, valuing the characters based on their power and how they scale their power alone. And to me, that's like, I get, as I said, I am somebody who enjoys reading about human condition, and yeah, I get for people dunking on Megami. It makes sense because, oh my god, bro had tried to summon Makoraga way too many times. But the problem lies in things that are in his mentality. It's not the lack of training. It's his mentality, and it's not something that can be beaten over the head. And he's a valid character with his own hypocrisies and his own little quirks, and that still makes him an interesting character. So to me, zoning in only on that devalues the character as a character in a medium that I'm enjoying. And so, like, I get the joke, it's funny, hee hee haha, but at some point it's too much, okay? It's too much! It's time to stop! The horse is dead! The meat is rotting and it stinks! Hi Mikumo, hi Konri, hope you're doing great. I am not playing the fucking game, I am so bad at this.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go, and watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
Hi Lyria, Konri! Yeah, Lurker's been in Zatsu from the start, unfortunately. Konri Lyria. That's a great one. I love the music and like, oh my god, Hoyo music is great. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage.
Fancy.
After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place. Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich
Oh, okay, that
businessman.
makes sense.
Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person.
No, it's fine. Rivet Town is a solid 2-hour hike away from the clinic.
I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Don't we all?
Huh. What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow.
Oh my god, is she... are they actually like...
Never mind.
Were they actually in the same orphanage? Oh my god.
Weirdo.
Aww! Aww!
Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters.
Yeah, but I need to make
Careful.
money.
Ahead.
Money, so that I can roll today.
Like vagrants.
And I'm not making money.
I've no interest in conflict.
And I'm too overpowered for these enemies, I guess. Yeah, that's not enough money. I need more money.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
Ooh.
So, did she ever bring you?
Damn girl.
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
Damn. Rivet Town. Walk, walk, walk.
Let's make it quick.
Told you I could fight.
She could bite. Yes, she could bite me.
Fighting is meaningless.
Oh. More money. Nice. I can't talk to the trash can. I'm sad.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Good.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
Poetry. Ooh. I should study up some Mbaka poetry.
now.
Yeah, we don't have nearly enough. How much do we have right now? March could bite me cutely, but Evernight could devour me. Damn, bro. It's too bad I missed rolling for her. I am still so far away. So far away from another roll. Come girl, find more money. We need more money.
There's a bunch of crates piled up.
Damn it, I wish I could finish listening to that. Oh well.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's go.
The truth of life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision.
It is but a vision. Evernight is still cute.
Let's make it quick.
Told you I could fight.
He's so
Let me
cute.
tend your wounds.
Slap with the tail. Yeah, slap, tail,
Reach
slap.
the end of the story in your own way.
At least you managed to get the free down hung. Yeah, I did get the free down hung. Okay, we're getting closer. Maybe we can do the roll.
We need a strategy.
Nah, we good. We can do it. With his thick tail, yeah.
Move carefully.
You know what? Let's just do
Gotta
this.
try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
It is awesome move. Damn, that thing's strong.
Rules are made to be broken.
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision.
Yeah. Okay, defense. Yes.
Here. Time to splice it.
Let's heal up. I don't think Dan Hong's heal is all that
Need a doctor?
is all that thick though.
Fighting is meaningless.
My turn.
Damn. Boss level of annoying.
Try that again.
I've no interest in
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this.
Try hard. I do look forward to reading the explanation about how he is still a dragon, because this is a baby dragon and he's another dragon, and dragon.
Fighting is meaningless.
Dragon not equal dragon. Question mark.
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision.
My turn. Phew.
Phew.
Rules are made to be broken.
There we go. Let's break some rules.
Don't worry about me.
I will worry about you however fucking much I want.
Let's go.
You can't run.
How many times do I need to hit you? There we go. I could technically speaking equip that down home for this.
Great. The more
But I think his combat path is distraction, right? From what I've seen from the trial. And how much do I have now? Yeah, we're getting pretty close. anything here to grab? Oh, maybe there's this to grab. Oh?
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering.
Oh my god,
supplies?
is it Sampo? There's always been a dragon. His physical shape is just a matter of how he's feeling today. Oh. Also, guys, is my model a bit laggy right now? I don't know why.
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
I think it's Sampo. Sorry for model
Someone
lagginess.
else got here and took everything before us.
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us.
I guess there is. I don't know. There might be benefits to hiding it.
Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market. Eric?
Game 2. Oh, I wonder why.
Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself?
Should I go
Don't you
Fugi?
know how dangerous this place is?
Sela!
No, let's just switch to
You
live
aren't
to
the
do
boss of
model.
me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
It's all of my beeswax. Bees knees. D's bees. Oh. Wait. Connects to the wrong thing. Okay. Should connect now. Oh, I love it. It's glitching. I need to probably restart it at some point. Can I restart the app? May I restart the app? Maybe we'll leave it. Yeah! Still alive! Yay!
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid.
I don't
But
think
if
it's
we
him.
didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape.
Oh, was he?
I didn't need your help at all.
Is it better now?
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
I said to get a new Pokemon game. Yay! Hope it's fun. Tell me if it's good.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
Dang. Thank you, Lucas, for checking.
About that.
Thank you, Lucas.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
Well, maybe he also wants to save people.
200.
Or he needs to eat.
What?
200 shield.
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
How much is 200 shield worth?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
I mean, he needs to eat.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Aww.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No.
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomarrow crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family.
Sila's steering her up and down. That's something.
And
That's
show it to a
something.
knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: if the town is abandoned, is it really stealing? At least in this case, like when you're in a survival situation.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards
Aren't
with
you
me
the
and catch
cutie?
you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill.
Oh damn!
Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Okay, thank you.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
Aww, girl.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others.
What? Yeah.
I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
Aww.
I don't really get what you just said.
Oh no, I think she
Anyway,
gets it. I think she gets it. I
We should
think she
get
gets it.
moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
Okay. Wait, if it's this way, we should explore this part first. Right, this is where it's blocked. There's nothing to in here. Great. Oh, hi! Ohayo! Oh, there's... Pardon me, another chest.
Looks good.
I need more money.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen
You
them
guys
before?
are from the same orphanage, I bet you.
But when?
Please follow the instructions on the panel and confirm the exploration path. Yes. It's so interesting. It looks like a corrupted person, which is like really scary if you think about it.
Let's make it quick.
Like you clear the path. No jade. Oh no, we did get jade.
We need a strategy.
Jump scare! Oh my god.
Move care the truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Let's go. Maybe we could make it so that the dragon can hide her tail too.
Let's go.
Tough luck running into me.
Maybe I should have given her defense. I'm made to be broken.
Fighting is meaningless.
That was not who I wanted to attack, but you know, never mind.
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
I feel like I should go make myself some more tea again. Restore yourself, Kitty. Does she appear in the story later on?
I've no interest in conflict.
Tough luck running into
The
me.
truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Bailu, I mean.
You don't look so good.
Fighting is meaningless.
We're almost there.
Let's go.
Says me, but like I don't think so. Oh shit! I really should heal.
We're made to be broken.
Oh, that was it.
Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
I just need to go there. Maybe we should explore the here first, or isn't it where we came from? Oh no, there's more monsters over there. So I guess we can explore this part first. Maybe we can find something. What? By the way, yes, you'll spend a good bit before me. No. I thought I hit them, but they hit me first.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's make it quick.
My turn.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary.
Sweet. It's but a vision. There you go.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
That's where we leave. That's where we heal.
The entrance to the orphanage is
Oh, no.
not this way.
We
I
need to
wonder
go.
what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
There we go. Let's do this. And hopefully we can finally
This is our chance.
Told you I could fight.
yeah, she can bite. Oh wait, in which part is she in which part does she show up actually?
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
I do wondered, the stuff with Hong and with March 7th, this happens only recently, right? In the story.
The truth of life and death. Revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is
With the vision. Bam. Bro's still not dead, dang it.
fearless.
Let's go.
Tough luck running into me. Here.
I don't think he needs that, but we'll be fine.
Don't worry about me.
Try that again.
There we go. Wait, oh, there's more. But wait, there's more.
You can't run.
I'm made to be broken. Oh, they're all weak. Okay. Well, that's good.
Too late to repent.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Please try hard more, girl. We'll love it when we'll love a girl that tries her best.
What's in your prescription? Thanks a lot.
Let's make it quick.
My turn.
There we go.
Try that again.
Finish. Oh, damn it! Oh, okay, that was enough.
Tough luck running into me. You can't run. Let me tend your wounds.
Okay.
Let's go.
Come on, girl, we can do it. There we go. Hi, Dead Pumpkin! Hi, hi! Okay, do we finally have enough items? Yes! Yes! Not items, the stellar jade thing. Okay, let's roll. Let's roll! Ah, I'm hung right now. Okay, let's see how many big loads of nothing I will get this time. Yeah, I had him for free, but I wanted to also upgrade him, so I'm rolling for him. That's the entire point, right? Oh, what? Okay, okay. Okay, that's also a thing, I guess. Okay. How do I do this again? Okay, is this... No.
Nice.
How do I do the characters again? No, we've been here. How do I do the characters? This is the teams. I want to do the characters. Characters. There we go. There we go.
My past is gradually coming to light.
There we go. See. Ah, well, if you recommend getting an axe because you need DPS. I mean, I already had him for free, so it's easier this way. But yeah. I also have absolutely no fucking idea about an axe or anything. Wait. Right. I guess this is where I need to go. Question mark. I'll just go somewhere. Okay, this is GG easy. All the way in the top right corner at the bottom you were looking for, yeah. Thank you for the following, the Pokken. Okay. Let's blast away.
My turn. Need a doctor?
I've no interest.
Yeah, he will need a doctor real
Tough
soon.
luck running into me.
But no doctor can save him. Mwaha. Okay. Oh, more chest. Wait, where are we supposed to find something else before? Am I...
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well prepared. We made it! It's been so long. But this place hasn't changed one bit. It looks like there's a lot of stuff piled outside. Let's go see if there's any rubbing alcohol for Nat.
So, the thing is, I started because of Forest, but like, if I... You guys know why I started playing this game.
Sitting here for
For my
years, right?
for my day and final. Unless I can roll for them, I guess this is
Are you
it.
sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself.
Damn girl.
No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Sample.
Careful! Enemy behind you!
Since final just left hell, take a while to run, probably.
I've only seen this kind
I mean,
of
I joined
monster
very
from a
late.
restricted zone.
I don't don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is
She's such an aggressive Tsun.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
So yeah, I'm also like mostly just I want to witness their story. Those characters. There we go.
Here, let me tend your wounds.
So I'll just roll for whatever seems most fun or interesting for me, I guess.
My turn. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
And I guess it's not combat related to me. I know I suck at this, but this is fine. There we go. Easy.
That was it?
That was 3 against 1.
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself.
Nah, I'd win.
But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun.
Aww. I kind of want to pull her.
Now.
She's
Let's
cute.
Poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there.
Oh guys, I did buy a very pretty fine-on print though.
I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come on, the overground and underground have been sealed off of each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess.
Or maybe she went up.
Wait, unless before that...
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on, I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
Aww. Oh, yes.
Hey, where are you going? Let's look around the
Oh, I
orphanage
thought this was
first.
where I'm supposed to continue. Oh well. Because I thought I can't go up because the roads are blocked. Is there a different way to come in? What do you want me to look for?
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right.
I mean, there's always inside if we can manage it.
Ah, yes, we found it!
Nice!
Great! And it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles.
The funniest shit is like sometimes you have people who don't really care about expiry dates and they just wonder, yeah, what's gonna happen to it? But when it comes down to medicine, the more complicated medicine gets, the more like you really need to be careful because all kinds of shit can happen. And as somebody who had seen some stability study stuff, I'm like, you know, maybe you wanna check the expiry date on more complex stuff?
Huh? What's this?
Oh no, the bunny is about to get eaten.
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
You can... Will it be when you were a child?
Yes. I remember now.
Oh, damn, girl. This gotta be a big shock.
I used to live here. Before the architects took me away. Before Madame Cocolia adopted me. I used to live here.
I'm an undergrounder.
Wait, I took one with her mouth open. She might catch flies if I take a screenshot with her mouth open. Wouldn't want to have that. Guys, I'm gonna take a quick break to prepare some more tea or like more like medical drink. And quick pee pausa. And then we'll continue. Okay, I am back. Let's do this.
You're an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
I had to eat out Merlin because he snuck in here after eating his treats. Was loafing right where my feet would be, but I had to remove him, sadly. Here's a question: is she an undergrounder if she spent most of her conscious life as an overgrounder? I'm just saying.
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now?
Blood convenience!
My childhood memories are so blurry.
You were too little to remember. Kakona must have done something to make you forget. I don't like either option! Because the first one is an apologist. Like making her not treated as a serious issue, and this one is just jumping to fucking conclusions, which are probably not the right, but fuck it, we're jumping to those conclusions!
No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would.
Oh wow, that's a red flag. That's a flag.
The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only
how do they
one
even test
child
this?
deemed as worthy will be chosen.
How do they even test it? What are the criteria?
I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
I love how they both do that thing with the arms.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future supreme guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it?
Oh, also YouTube chat. There we go, YouTube chat is back! Time to weave a conspiracy theory. Yes, time to put on our tinfoil hats! Let's go! May not have been something she did consciously or deliberately. Yeah, possible. They see if they wait the same as a duck.
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past.
Yeah, this is maybe because it's not conscious.
And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough.
What do you mean you're not good enough, girl?
Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy?
It's because you care! No!
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Tomonyans!
Wow. So annoying.
What?
She's so bad at this. She's so bad at this!
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything.
Ah, voice acting!
Thank you, Seela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at
we
consoling,
noticed.
But I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I
Thank
can
you,
tell
question mark.
that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
Because she cares.
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
I'm gonna go ahead and say something. I've been thinking about maybe putting that into my fanfic, but there is this thing as there's sometimes this dichotomy between what your mind tells you and how you feel. And sometimes we as humans don't feel pretty emotions, right? Even though and it's funny because like it's easy to accept those emotions in a character, but it's hard to accept them when it's you. And sometimes there's this thing where you try to trim yourself to fit a certain standard how you know you should be feeling. But there's this obstinate child inside of you that's like, no, but I feel this way. And sometimes it's fine to just let yourself feel things instead of trying to force yourself to not feel them. Because that's how it works. What matters in the end is not how you feel about things, but how you act upon them.
Yeah.
And sometimes I need to remind myself of that.
Yeah. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh?
The shippers!
How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Yet you did not remember her!
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
Yes, girls do that. No kiss. Oh, she's looking away. Yeah, let them. Let them.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Your feelings don't matter. No, that's not what I'm saying. Like your feelings matter. What matters is how. Like no. What makes you as a person is how you act upon them. It's to say that your feelings and your thoughts don't define you. It's how you act upon them that defines you. It's the choices that you make. But you're valid to feel whatever you feel. Oh.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Warning. Warning. Danger detected.
I'm a gunner. I'm just passing by. I mean, no harm.
Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Girl, say something!
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. She's not bad, right?
Yeah.
Command received. Danger removed.
Yeah.
Deactivating active defense mode.
Just see, sometimes I forget to be kind to myself. In that regard, like... Acknowledge, like... How do I put it? It's like, maybe a bit too... trauma dumpy. But... Sometimes I feel strongly. Because... the strong feelings don't align with how I logically should react. I try to not feel them, I guess. And then they get obstinate, and then I get overwhelmed, so I have to remove myself from the situation.
This place is dangerous. You should leave.
I'm here looking for medicine to help injured.
Oh, I came here for these painkillers too.
Why do you need them?
There are a lot of people hurt at the vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along...
I don't get her close either, to be honest.
Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you.
Ah, headbats. What's your relationship with Svarog?
Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me.
Girl, you're still little.
I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire.
Why does Svarog want to get involved in the incident in the mines?
He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop everyone from getting hurt fighting over the mines. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground, but Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe.
Dang, the underground is safer? So he stands guard at the huge pillar stopping people from leaving?
Yes. Mr. Svarog is
That's a
very
good description.
stubborn. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity.
No, I see, you should... Sounds a lot like the Supreme Guardian. Momentum will swallow up all of the underground sooner or later.
I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind.
Dang, that's a bummer.
So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day...
Girl, I don't think we have the time to wait for one day.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're... Miss Seela from Wildfire. I came here to...
Okay. Thank you for the brief shortcut.
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
Oh, she's probably doing it because of Svarog.
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out.
It's crazy how she's barefoot though.
Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive. Miss Seela, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
I'm sure she'd understand.
I know Nat. She won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Miss Seela.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
Aww.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here first.
Oh, maybe we can help? Okay, I guess we're not helping.
Be careful, though.
Awesome. I guess we can at least open the chest. Nah, I guess I need to talk to these two first. Why are you staring off a distance, not looking at each other?
Rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great, that's everything. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.
Yeah, let's go. Nice, we got a lot of stillage. Oh, we're just back out of where we started, I guess. Does that mean... No, wait, the exit is over there, right? Yeah. I think so? No? I don't know, I guess. Hi?
Just a scratch. Rules.
I'm made to be broken! And that was it. Yeah, I guess this must be the way out because we're encountering new enemies.
I've no interest in conflict.
And they're weak as fuck.
Told you I could fight. Need a doctor? Hiya!
Oh damn, second one.
This is our chance.
There we go. Oh, what's this? Is someone there? Outside the window? My eyes, I can see. Please forgive me my rudeness. Stranger, have you seen a girl around? Her voice is soft and kind, and she wears a headband with a bell. The bell chimes with crisp clarity. It's a joy to hear. Her person is my older sister. She has been out for a while and hasn't come home yet. She told me she was going to some place called the Fragmentum. She didn't... and she could find something worth selling there. You see my sister? Can you could you help me tell her to come home quickly? Her younger sister is waiting for her all alone at home. I have not seen your big sister. I understand. Thank you, kind stranger. Big sis, where on earth have you gone? Oh, we can investigate it. Okay. Okay, this is a quest now, I guess. That means we can't go yet. I guess. We need to find the sister. Oh. Nice. I should equip those. Right? How do I find her? Because I think this is the exit and we're supposed to find her? Like, is this like a proper side quest? Yeah, that's the exit. There's nothing here. I guess we should go look around. Is this a proper quest or is it just me? Let's see if we can find anything. Maybe it's just a ghost and we just don't know. Nobody here. Nothing here either. Do you guys know if this is a quest or not? Like, am I wasting my time here? I don't see any other follow-ups. No. I didn't even know where the where is the fragmentum. Yeah, me neither, but I feel like if we leave this area, we'll be... What is a quest? There is a weak female voice that asks me about the sister. Her sister had gone to the fragmentum, and she asks us to tell the sister to come home. And it's not flagged as a proper quest, but it makes me assume there is something out here.
Is that all?
Question mark? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Rivertown is part of the Fragmentum. But like, I don't even... Wow. Did I just miss this last time?
Great. The more the better.
Yeah, completely agree. But like, oh! I'm made to be broken. There are several quests in here are involving this. I assume that she has to be part of this town.
Too late to repent.
We need to defeat this guy first.
Quick. The truth of life and death. Reveal the sanctuary is but a vision.
Almost there.
Tough luck
Go.
running into me.
There we go.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Oh. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. That's very bad. That's very bad. That's a ribbon.
Too late to repent.
My turn.
I've no interest in
Oh, shit. There's a second part of the battle. Okay.
Let's go.
There we go. I need to be broken. That sounds like one of those quests, though. Oh. Yeah, I guess it is then.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay, I guess this is a corner, and I guess we'll need to bring it back with us then. Where did we even come from? Where did we come from? Where did we go? Where did we come from? I don't know. Joe, question mark. Oh, that's to leave the place. Actually, where does that go to? It's like a new border on the map. Does this just take us back? Robot settlement. Robot settlement? Why would it be a... now I'm curious. I think we're supposed to go here. And back. No, down. I guess maybe we'll go to the robot settlement later on. Right, we're supposed to go here. And then over here. And then up here. You can click on the menu up to see the whole map. Or maybe I can just press M. Okay, I guess it's the robot set. From the underground. Yeah. That is interesting. Isn't like it would be interesting, but I'm sure the story will take us there. The voice was from somewhere around here. Wait, there it is. Okay. Does this ring any bells? Ah, the sound of the bell! The familiar cursed chime. Big sis, are you back? Ah, an ominous air. Ah. No! No! How could this be? Ah, Big sis! Big sis! Have you finally abandoned me? The already weak sobbing feet wait right over. I don't know, maybe she's also a ghost. Who knows? Sounds like she could have been a ghost. Alright, let's get to it.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh. The only thing missing is the language module, right? Where do I get that? Okay, so it was a secret quest that's not tracked. Yeah, that's what was surprising for me. A language module? Because I'd assume once you encounter a quest, it gets tracked. Yeah, it's all that's missing. It's hard to get hold of one. What a headache. How did you get here? Did you hear what I just said? I don't think so. You better not have. Whatever, I guess it's okay if you know. It isn't really a huge secret anyway. I guess I'm new here. What can I do for you? I found the language module. Wow, this is just the part I've been looking for, as long as I have this. It's simple to see, but could you possibly let me have that? Please? It would mean a lot to me. Take it. Thank you, you're so kind. I'll hold on to that for you. This component will definitely come in handy. If we want to build an emotionally interactive robot, a simple module like this won't be enough. That's right, we have to code emotion into it. If you have the time, please come and give me a hand. Sure. Oh. Okay. The gift of the Magi. How interesting that I would read that. Sure, I can give you a hand now.
Of course robots have feelings.
Oh my god. Oh, here you are. Look, I finished building my robot. Never mind, you can go back to resume. I'm wondering, are you a mechanic? Of course, no one but a mechanic could make robots, could they? Well, actually, many people among the vagrants also possess that skill. But I'm different from them. They make robots for the modified robot fight. The robots they make fight each other. I don't get the fun from it. Well, I guess that's it. Let's go find Natasha and complete this mission, and I guess then we can redo someone. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. All the roads lead to Rome, eventually. After my sidetracking. Hi.
Nat, we're back.
Aw, she sounds so
That's
fun.
Arzila, nothing if not punctual. So, did you find any usable supplies? Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers, rubbing alcohol. Ah, perfect. That's everything I needed.
Yay!
It's just, there are less painkillers than I'd expected. Did someone break into the storage?
I mean, anything could have happened. We shared some with Clara. Should we tell? We should tell her. Being honest is that.
If she was there too, then I understand. She wants to look after the injured vagrants, right? Lyra's always been a kind-hearted girl. I think you made the right decision.
Dead space? Oh damn, that sounds scary.
Hey, don't worry. I'll help you.
No need.
Oh,
I'll
damn.
handle the clinic. I assume you three have more important.
I get the impression that Sealy isn't very good. Doesn't have a very good bed manner. I mean, I didn't say anything to them before I left.
I'm sure they won't mind. They seemed in good spirits.
Oh, I guess not getting ambushed after waking up does do some good.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going. Sorry, Nat. We'll have to leave the wounded to you.
Oh, no worries. I hope things go smoothly.
Oh, we got her. Nice. She's a cutie. Okay, and this is where we'll be wrapping up, I guess. And we can, I guess, quit, level up, auto add, send.
A doctor never stops learning.
Oh, should I replace Bailu with her? Is she a better healer, or how would you guys say? Alright, oh, wait. Let's just fast equip. And light con, enhance, add. Okay. Send, auto add. Oh, not even enough to level up fully. My gosh, is still trash, not for the LMO. Okay, then we keep in Bailu. How much do I have of the regular ones? I'm only missing one. If only I'd need one character more. I can't roll for shit. And I don't want to waste these hackers on a regular one. So we'll have to wait until I do another roll. Shouldn't really matter, use whichever healer you like. Oh. Yeah, he looks really cool. Oh, we also have this girl, right? This is the one that, Depo said we should roll for. I don't really... Oh wait, can we get some stuff from his character trial? Oh yeah, we can. We should do. Let's do a character trial and then we can wrap it up. Oh, and then we should probably rate V-Smile. Plant up to 7 weakness on multiple enemies. If an attacking can additionally use skill one time. We get a lot of Sunday.
Watch this magic trick.
sounds annoying. He sounds annoying. Wow.
I'll stand in their way.
There's more to life.
Oh, she looks cool. Having a lute as her insanity. Yeah, your insanity, I guess.
The show has begun. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Enjoying yourself?
This mortal form watch over you and guide you on your path.
Run Mace also was his ooh!
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Oh my god.
My purpose is to protect.
Yeah, let's get rid of the weaker targets first.
Dragons.
Also, Gallagher is outright OP for a 4-star. I don't think I have Gallagher yet.
I'm just a frail scholar. To the soul, insanity.
Some value, I suppose.
I'll overcome the thorns.
My strength isn't what it was.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
He kind of sounds very edgy. Haven't really bothered with other 4-star killers, Natasha and Lynx, but if you like them, they should be okay for you to build them. I am not picky, honestly.
What's the matter?
Can I just say something? This guy sounds so edgy. Is it just me?
To the soul.
Grace and elegance.
You guys tell me GG Key is edgy, but this guy, the guy like that, it sounds very edgy. And also, the funny...
Insanity. Look, the show with this divine power, I reforge all things.
So basically, the thing with an axe is that he adds elemental vulnerabilities to enemies on hit, so you don't have to worry about having the wrong elements to break any opponent. Yeah, I get that. That is a pretty cool ability. I'm just saying the guy sounds chuny as fuck also. Might be just me.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
I'll endure.
Enjoying yourself?
Oh damn it, we're kinda low.
Insanity.
There's more to life.
Please don't die. Oh, I can't switch targets. Okay.
Existence is unity.
Oh damn.
Mortal. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Yes, he's edge maxing hard. Okay, this is very bad.
With this divine
We lost our main DPS.
things. To the soul, insanity. I'm just a frail scholar.
You really need to use enhanced ability in this fight.
Look, with this divine
I'll wing it! I'll wing it! Just like back then with Milda!
to the soul, insanity.
Damn, that wasn't enough? Oh, we're so fucked. We're so fucked, bro!
Is broken. To the soul.
Winged it! Oh wait, there's more trials we can do? Yeah, maybe next time. What do we have here? Oh, it's the one-on-one thing. Enter combat with 4 characters, but win with only 1 character still standing thing. Remove 3 Aquila's marks for defeating enemy. Okay, yeah. Trauma Team Platinum Bundle. What the fuck? Ah, an ally heals for more than 8,000 HP in a single heal. Full attacks will play 4-star trials. Hani is very cool. Yeah, I have her! I pulled her last time. Where is she? There she is. Fucking blind. We could try putting her in the team. Wait, there she is. Trauma team isn't trauma center. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah. Where she is? Oh. I guess this is. Good, we got the best ones equipped. Yep. Should press wrong button. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's just fast equip everyone what I can. Okay, there we go. Wait, I do have to go. Wait, I do have him. Oh yeah, I do. Forgot he exists! Bro is so invisible! I forgot he exists! Damn! Alright. Guys, let me check what wait, we smile? He's doing another charity, so we should read them. But they stream in German. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Oh lord, it's loading so hard. Okay. It's almost finished loading. Oh my god. Gemeinsam für eine Zukunft ohne Alzheimer. Yes, let's read them. And I guess I'll just post link to their channel on YouTube. Wait, reading here. They are doing user for Alzheimer's. How is the star railing, Lyria? We are wrapping up, but it was good. And strictly speaking. Wait, let's do the bait message. So that is happening before I get my paycheck because I really had to invest a lot of money into some art and music because I paid for an original song to be produced. So I'm out of spending monies until 25th. But at least let's read them. Okay, read. Smile _ channel. Alright, we got it. Let's go! Hope you guys had fun, and I hope you guys enjoy your evening. And tomorrow we will finish the Onmyoji anime, and we will watch Ban animated pilot of YouTube. And then I guess next week we'll start the stuff. No, I don't. I think he's really edgy. And maybe I don't know if I should roll for him. I just want to upgrade Donghang for some reason. Does it make sense to roll for a different character, or does it make sense to try to upgrade Donghang? You guys tell me. Thank you so much for joining me for the hung! Alright everyone, enjoy your evening! See you soon for the Onmyon Day! For the Onmyoji! Right.